Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best brawler inside of the game right now. Well, in my personal opinion, might be a little bit controversial, and I just think this brawler is so underrated. I honestly think they could be the best brawler in the game. So before we jump into today's video, make sure you're using the credit code in the shop. As always, it'll be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into that brawler. Alright guys, so the best brawler in the game, in my personal opinion, is going to be Meg. So I thought I'd show a little bit of scrim gameplay. Let me know down in the comment section below whether you want me to start videos off with just like maybe like a game of like the scrims that we played of the day beforehand. Yeah, as I said, let me know. But yeah, Meg right now is so strong, and whenever I pull her out inside of the scrims, I just feel like we win basically every single game. Meg is just so strong, really underrated. Don't really think she's used like entirely like every single time, but definitely when she is pulled out, as I said, we do manage to win for the majority of the parts. So you can see here in the gameplay facing off against Farm Senders, so actually a really decent team in the EECA region. Definitely really underrated. Probably you guys might not have heard of them, but they are definitely a decent team. So yeah, as I was saying, like I'm playing Meg on quite a few different modes and maps, and the main reason why I think she's just so good is that for the most part, obviously you have 7k HP, but the way I like to play her is I'll just play super aggressive, use my HP as like presence or pressure. I push up, and by the time I'm like pushed up close behind a wall or like closer to an enemy, I'm gonna have that swipe. And again, you just gotta play around that swipe, and you can secretly get a lot of damage as well if you get into the enemy's range and you have like full ammo in your mech form. You're actually gonna do a decent amount of damage as well. So she's just really underrated right now, especially with that additional movement speed and just being able to chip people at distance. I just think everything about it is super strong. And another thing I really enjoy about it, you can see I'm not really facing Stu lane inside of this game, but whenever I've played versus Stu lane, for example, like I don't know, backyard bowl, I'm going to be able to keep my distance really well and not allow myself to feed that Stu super, and I'm going to be able to win that matchup for the majority of the parts. You can see here I've done a lot of damage on the Ike with Meg as well. Just being able to swipe through the bot and get the enemies as well is really underrated. It can be really good on those pushes, can be devastating for the enemy team to deal with. Other maps I can think that Meg is really good on it. I wish I would have actually shown this. I think Drake's actually shown it on his channel if you want to see it. We've faced off against Navi on a like a small tournament or something, but we played Meg on Dueling Beetles and it just completely wrecked him because you could just stay behind a wall with 7k HP and with your 3.6k swipe ready, and you could just delete them. So you see I actually nearly managed to finish it off at the end there. So 50 seconds left of this game, and I'm just going to be walking through a few more games as well, just talking about how good Meg is. But we actually somehow managed to pull this off. We should have actually tried to get one of the kills, but it didn't really matter. They had a lot of damage to catch up on. We managed to win that game of Siege. So that is going to be the game that we played in scrims yesterday. Let's hop into some more gameplay. Alright guys, so jumping into the next game. So as I said, Meg for me has got to be, I think, a top 2 brawler right now. Honestly, so underrated, and we could potentially see that switch with Lola being introduced Monday, I believe. We might get a bit of a switch up. I think Lola could possibly be at least like a top 10 brawler in the meta. She's going to shift up the meta quite a fair bit, so be kind of interesting to see how she shapes up for obviously the World Championship. We are actually able to play Lola as well, so just talking about the meta and whatsoever, we'll see how that shifts, because a new brawler for the most part, especially just looking at mechanics, it's going to just completely change the way that you're really playing it. So yeah, but anyways, talking about Meg, I feel like people are still sleeping on Meg, honestly. I need to see the win rate on Meg in scrims. I feel like it's got to be like at least like the top 5 highest win rates every single time I'm pulling it out. As I said, I'm not really picking it all the time. You know, brawlers like Stu, brawlers like Bell, Byron, those are going to be the brawlers that you can just feel comfortable picking out all the time. But I just feel like it's just so strong. So again, I'm going to push up, try and get behind a wall, and then you can probably catch this Griff off guard, that swipe, and then just an auto aim to finish him off. It's just so deadly. The combination is so good, and I feel like the slight buff honestly helped Meg a lot. You just felt kind of useless when you went out that mech form. You won't even be able to finish it off at all, and that was crucial because a lot of the times I was finishing off that mech form and like brawlers were like one shot, and it used to really frustrate me. I couldn't finish off that kill, but now I can. It looks like we're able to win this game here, so let's jump into the next game. Alright guys, jumping into the next game. So fairly simple comp to face off against as well. So brawlers you want to be facing off against as a Meg. You obviously want like the tanky brawlers are going to be really good. You basically want brawlers that you're able to feed your super off really easily. So again, the tanky brawlers that don't have like gadgets that they're able to block your shots with. You want to be avoiding those lanes. You kind of want to be avoiding the long, like the Pipers, the people that can do good amount of damage at a long range for you. But even so, you have that additional movement speed, which you're able just to chip and dodge shots really easily with. So use that to your advantage. I always kind of forget that I've got that additional movement speed. But again, we're just going to walk up to this crow. We know we can one-shot him, so we're just going to try and force that one in. It's just, there's a lot of squishy brawlers in this meta. You can think of the likes of like Rico, Spike. We've got Crow here. You've got those sharpshooters as well. Basically going to be one-shotting all of those. Just, I can't get over how good this swipe is. Not enough people are talking about it. It really is in need of a nerf, in my opinion. I just can't believe you get it so often. I don't feel like you should be able to just automatically get it right. You just get it over time. Maybe it needs just adjustment, so you actually have to earn it. I feel like that would be a more balanced way, because having that swipe is just too good for me. So I feel like I can get into that mech form. Crow does slow. I'm just spamming auto aim like crazy, especially when you get into that mech form. You have all those 3 pieces of ammo. You kind of want to do that. So I'm going to put my gadget as well. Another cool tip about the gadget that I saw on Twitter. I think I can't believe who actually put it on Twitter. Let me know down in the comment section below if you actually knew who said it, but probably a few people said it. But basically, you're going to be getting more value out of your gadget when you're lower HP with mech. So that's another thing in mind. Try not pop that gadget as soon as you get into that mech form, because I think it's something to do with like percentage healing. There's a lot of maths behind it, but I can't actually explain it too much. But as I was saying, try and pop that gadget as you're getting lower in mech form. You're going to be healing more. We're getting more value out of your healing. So that is another tip. Sometimes I just kind of straight away just gadget. I don't know why I do it, but I think that's just a habit, kind of like I just want to press that green button so I can just heal up. But trust me, it's just going to be better if you hold on to it. So I think this should be a goal here. I'm hoping I kind of messed it up again, stuck on the wall. I'm going to get my swipe. Damn it, I wasn't able to get it off in time. You can see here, I'm just able to basically charge my super again, and just being able to cycle 7k HP is just so crazy. So again, getting close to my slash, I should be able to get this BB down in time, and that should be a GG, I hope. So another game just wrecking people. Let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, so jumping into the final game of the video. Let me know down in the comment section below whether you agree or disagree with this decision. Of course, like, again, a lot of people just kind of confused as to why I was putting Meg so high. But honestly, give it a try. Try and switch up your playstyle with Meg. Try and hug the walls a lot and use this slash to your advantage. So I should be able to get this Mortis down really quick. You can just see it just melts literally everyone inside of a game. Probably except for like the really tanky brawlers like the Franks and whatever. But still, Meg has a really good matchup against this brawlers. So I just think over time, people will learn how to play Meg, and you soon realize how strong she actually is, unless this game ends really quick, which I think it's about to. We might actually go into another game here. So yeah, let's jump into that one final game. All right, guys, so heading into the final game. As I said, probably the brawlers that if you're looking for the biggest counters to make, I think I mentioned it before, but also like Mortis, I think is actually a decent counter when I'm in my normal form. I do struggle against Mortis quite a lot because you don't really do a lot of damage. If a Mortis catches you off guard like pretty soon, say you just got out your mech form or at the start of the game, he's just going to absolutely destroy you. So those aggro brawlers are going to be good once you're in your normal stage because you don't do a lot of damage, but you got to be obviously careful because once I get into that mech form, basically there's not anything that really counters Meg. So we're going to just, well, they're just going to just go to ham on this team. I don't know why I'm passing it. I could have just scored really easily there, but yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I think this is, I don't know if I'm biased or what. I mean, might be a little bit biased, but I just have so much fun playing Meg inside of scrims. Again, I think over the past week I've just played her a lot and had a lot of success for her. I just think she's really strong and really underrated in this meta. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.